family, friends, well-wishers, everybody, good evening. It's such a privilege to be here in the 7th District because the 7th District is special. It's home to the Nottingham Estate where the slaves knew the taste of freedom and self-determination long before the Emancipation Proclamation was read. The 7th District has always been special to me, but it's even more special now because it is the district that had the foresight and the wisdom to elect a young man who was able to take hold of the reins of government at a moment's notice.
That's right.
And lead the territory out of the greatest crisis that we have experienced since 1950, when we got the right to elect our own representatives. I'm here. I told you 4 years ago, and you heard me, right here in Longlook, that he was your man. And I'm here again tonight to explain why he is still your man. Natalio Shawande Wheatley, your representative and premier of the Virgin Islands. The difference now is that he is in a better position to address your needs in this district. As you know, he came out of the belly of the 7th District, Nottingham Estate. My mother, Natalio's grandmother, Porter Thomas, descended from Osmond Thomas, better known as Captain Bim, a famous boat captain, and his wife, Henrietta Lettsam. My father, Gad Malone, Natalio's grandfather, descended from William Malone and Clarita Pickering, whose mother was a garden from Vanterpool Estate. William Malone was brother to Meston's grandfather, Uncle John Malone. Natalia came right out of the belly of the 7th District. I have been given 5 minutes to tell you why he is still your man. I could use that time to tell you how he became an outstanding scholar, reaching the doctoral level at an early age, and he remains a Mellon scholar for life. I could tell you how he came to be respected by his peers for his leadership skills since boyhood. As head boy at the BVI High School, I could tell you at Clark Atlanta University, as president of the English Honor Society, Sigma Tau Delta. At HLSEC, president of the Faculty Association and first lecturer of the month. He participated in the Caribbean-Canada Emerging Leaders Dialogue. I could tell you he's a humble man, but he has warrior energy. Which is held in reserve for critical need. He has demonstrated all of this in the last 4 years. But there is something which I think is equally important, if not more so. Recently, I was having a conversation with a young lad named Kimati. Kimati is my grandson. He is Natalio's son. Kimati said to me, "My father is always working. I can't understand how he does it." I said to Kimati, "He is not doing it in his own strength. The hand of God is on him." I'm going to tell you something, Kimati, about your father that he doesn't know about himself because he was an infant when it happened. So I'm going to give you the highlights of the story that I told Kimati. When Natalia was 3 months old, I immigrated to the United States with him and 4 other siblings. Oh, we had a rough landing. And in those early months, I learned to lean on God as I had never done before. I thought I was having a rough time. I couldn't know then that God had created an environment in which an infant would develop trust in God as part of his very being. Every day of the week for the greater part of 3 years, as I sent each of his siblings off to school, they were on a double shift system. I repeated 4 times a day a psalm. "I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord." And in the evenings, I would sing, "God, make my life a little light within the world to glow, a little flame that burneth bright wherever I may go." The last thing they heard before they fell asleep was, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Natalia was absorbing it, taking it in. It became a part of him. It is said that in the first 3 years of life, the capacity to learn is greater than at any other time of your life. I didn't know it then, but God was preparing him for a task of leadership, which he wouldn't be able to do without leaning on God. The hand of God is on him. What kind of man would be able to lead a coalition of representatives from 4 different parties who weren't even able to get along with the members of their own party? And achieve so much in 10 months? What kind of man would put the interests of others ahead of his own? When I would say to him, "You are looking out for everybody. Who is looking out for you?" he would say, "That's okay. I am blessed." What kind of a man is he? A man who leads on God for direction. Send him back to the 5th legislature. Send him with a team, an at-large team, who are committed to working alongside him right here in this district. And if they forget that commitment, you will know what to do with them next time. Sorry, guys. Natalia wouldn't like that. But I don't think they will forget. That's why I'm asking you to give them your vote. Give him a team. Calvin Malone, my cousin. Nevis Sheep Smith, Charity Castro, and Zoe Walcott. Thank you, and God bless you.